I've learned from experience that the place to save lives is in the field, not an office. And sometimes, the only way to save a life is to take one.
The only way to save my dead friend here is to take a life. It didn't work. He's still dead. So I've been noticing the only in casual videos going around for Rainbow Six Siege, and I love them to bits. I think that they're very entertaining, but after watching a few of them, I realized that nobody explains what's happening, so I thought that I would take a time to go a bit more in depth with what is known as only in casual. So here we go.
Now, before you get started, you gotta digitally sign our legal waiver.
Are you serious?
Just kidding, f the legal waiver!
Only in casual. Will people be just as sweaty as they are in ranked because of Ubisoft introducing alpha packs? But please let me get something straight first. Alpha packs were a fantastic feature added into the game. Alright. Thanks. Really wanted that. Thank you. But they were originally designed to cut back on the salty mid-game dropouts, aka rage quitters, or people who just leave the match because they can't do anything. Unfortunately, that didn't solve the problem at all, and people still back out left and right. On the other hand, we have players who rely on other more aggressive actions to cope with defeat, but we'll talk about that in a minute. This game, after this game, I gotta hit it. I gotta hit the road. Oh! I guess I gotta... What happened? Oh, just all... It's casual in a nutshell for you. Probably just because I'm on console instead of PC, but you know, it's just casual, so what do you expect? Only in casual can you confidently experiment with different operators that you haven't picked since Season 2 because you still have the flower camo equipped. I have the flower camo on this gun. How long ago was I playing this operator? Like, it makes sense that they would at least look at the tunnel, right? Because... Screw you guys. I'll just barricade it then. By the way, the key word is confidently. A lot of the time, using other operators in ranked can make a player nervous, unless you're just really good at the game or you don't care about your rank, which in that case, it's a walk in the park. But if you're like me and you play on console, you may find it very hard to deal with kids yelling at you if your team doesn't win. It's very stressful, so usually it's casual that I'm experimenting in. And it's not just the operators that I concentrate on. Things like flanking routes and C4 traps and hot breaching windows and walls like the mother Kool-Aid Man are all also acceptable places to start your experiments. Hashtag, please excuse my horrible Kool-Aid Man voice. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
If you remain in the zone, you will be protected by hostiles. If you remain in this zone, you will be protected by hostiles. Movement spotted.
Oh. Okay. I see what he's doing, and I want to just say right now that that is totally not happening. And time for the one that we have all been waiting for. Only in casual is there an absurdly large amount of team killing. Remember when I said players rely on other more aggressive actions to cope with defeat? Yeah, this is it.
Friendly, ceasefire!
You know, that probably hurt her feelings. Just saying. Once you've managed to plow your way through the salt fields of people leaving the game, you have to deal with the people that will straight up kill you and your whole team. So to those people, I have a lovely pre-recorded message from my boy, Cave Johnson.
Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
I've always wondered why people team kill so often, and the other day I actually had the privilege of joining a party with the guy who just team killed me. He invited me. Here's what he said.
Why'd you team kill him? You said what's up. Why'd you team
I
kill him?
had to dome somebody, bro.
Really? All this time I've been waiting to hear from a team killer and that's it? That's the only reason why?
You couldn't wait 40 seconds for the other team to arrive? Really?
Op 4 last stop standing.
Right. Game has just shifted back into our favor.
Drone ready.
Seconds remaining. Activity neutralized.
Yeah, juked out.
Op 4 eliminated.
In other news, and I know this has nothing to do with the topic of the video, but Ela, the mother overpowered that dominates all of her fellow operators, is getting another nerf. Finally. And it makes me wonder, what are the Jaeger mains gonna do now? I mean, they got kicked in the balls once with the ACOG scope being removed, and they all went over to Ela land, and now they're getting kicked in the balls again because Ela's getting nerfed again. What are you gonna do now, all of you Jaeger and Ela mains? Better find something new, otherwise you're gonna have to take that ACOG scope and that SMG and cram it up your ugly you motherfucker. At the end of the day, they're probably still gonna be able to dominate with these operators, because that's just the way that it's always been. So as excited as I am for it, I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Please. Dear God, please. But with all that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching, and here's the play of the week.
One Op 4 remaining.